Hi, welcome to my channel. We're gonna do a Q&A today. Just what we've went through as teen parents. You can't see, but Ethan's here. This is Cassia.
Hi.
Okay. You want to read the first question? No. You're welcome. Describe your reaction to the pregnancy more thoroughly.
Well, at first, my mind was like, okay, now what do I do? I didn't really know how to react at first. It was never something that occurred to me that could happen for some reason. Like, I knew that it could happen, it was just that I never thought that I would be in that situation.
Describe your parents' reaction. For me, I didn't describe my dad's. So I'll describe my dad's, and he'll describe his parents.
Do you want to go first, or shall I?
Well, after my mom found out, she's like, okay, we're going to take you to your pediatrician to see for sure. And we went, and I was pregnant. And that night, we got home, and we went into my dad's room, or their room, and we stood by his bed, and he was already asleep, but we got him up for it, which didn't make him happy. I was going to tell, but Mom blurted it out. Like, she was, I don't know if she was excited or nervous, but he didn't say anything. He looked more disappointed than anything, but he probably just wanted to sleep. So that went all right.
My parents were really disappointed at first. Again, because I feel like they never expected like something like that would ever happen to me. They just did not approve of the entire situation at first, but after like a day or two, they kind of got over it and then started getting really excited about the fact that they would have a grandchild to play with. And like they started getting really excited. My sister was a little bit more interesting. She was like, okay, this is all right. I know you can get through this. I know that you have the ability to be a parent, whether you think you do or not. Then, really, the only other reaction that I had was my brother asking why I didn't tell him first.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't really care otherwise. He just wanted to know why I didn't tell him first.
Okay. When did we meet?
June 21st, what, 2012?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2012. I can never get the years.
He was stalking me.
Well, not entirely stalking you.
You were stalking me.
No.
We can do a whole video about this later. But
yeah.
It's been about 5 years, 5, 6.
A little over 5.
Yeah.
Close to 5.5.
How long were we together before getting pregnant?
Oh, let's see here. So you got pregnant around June 2015? Yeah.
I think it was July.
So that would have been just going on 3 years?
Mm-hmm. That's the same question. What's the hardest thing about being a teen parent?
Well, there is the obvious thing of money. It's hard to make a decent wage when you're this young.
Yeah. We make it by.
Other than that, it's just balancing your time. Like going to school, taking care of the child, going to work, somehow managing to sleep during all that.
It's not that complicated for me. He does all the bill stuff. Mostly mine is people trying to tell me what to do as a parent. I know how I'm going to raise Cassian, and I just get a lot of criticism from mostly my family.
Yeah.
Other than that, I love parenting.
It's a fun experience.
I am a born mom. Okay. What's your advice for future teen parents?
I mean, I know this is like what everyone says, but just stay together. It makes it a lot easier to have somebody there with you going through it.
Don't listen to everybody else's advice.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's good advice. But people trying to tell you how to raise your child, that's your child. You know how to raise them. Just do you.
Yeah, in the end, every child is different. You know your child best.
Yeah. My parents try to tell me how to raise her, and I know what she needs. And I know sometimes their advice isn't at all right for her. So, what's our living situation?
Currently we are living in a technically 3-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, away from our parents.
Away from our parents. Yeah. About an hour and a half away from any of our family, really, except for your uncle.
Yeah.
And we've got our roommate and best friend Alex living with us as well, just to help pay the bills and stuff.
Yeah.
That, and he didn't really have another option as a place to live.
I will actually link his channel at the end.
Yeah.
If you guys want a roommate Q&A, we can do that.
Yeah.
Just like this video.
Yeah.
What is it?
That one?
What's the best part of having a daughter?
That's a tough question.
Everything is amazing.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
I mean, granted, I wouldn't really know if it's just her because she is like the easiest baby ever.
Mm-hmm.
But like, she's adorable. I think the best part of having a child in general is just seeing them smile, because there's nothing that will pick you up from a bad day like seeing your child come in, hug you, and laugh at the things you're doing.
She is the most adorable baby ever. Say hi. What's the worst part of parenting?
That's actually a difficult question, because after a while you kind of get used to the changing diapers. That's not really that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. Definitely when they're like upset and there's nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one night where she was just crying for hours on end because she was overly tired and felt like she couldn't sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Because there was nothing we could do at that point, and she was just really tired and felt like she couldn't sleep and was upset about it.
Yeah, she has her moments. What's our relationship status?
Technically we are engaged. Mm-hmm. There is no ring involved right now because of money situations, but
yeah,
we're engaged, working towards getting married.
Yeah, we're planning a wedding, which we'll probably do a. What is some of the worst advice you've been given as a teen parent? What?
Well, one of my managers at the second job I had told me to get a DNA test, even though I absolutely knew the child was mine, because he, for some reason, thought that you would be lying about it. And I was just like, I know the child's mine. It's easier to tell that it's mine than it's hers.
Yeah, you probably need a DNA test of me before him.
Yeah.
I know for sure she is ours. If you had to summarize being a teen parent in one word, what would it be?
I'm torn between stressful and tiring.
Bless you. Stressful and tiring? Really?
Yeah.
I love being a mom. It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, granted, she's adorable, and she actually is sometimes the best part of my day. Most of the time, the best part of my day. It's just coming home and seeing her.
She's nodding.
But, yeah, because she knows it.
Yes. You are the best.
She's not very modest. But, yeah, no.
She is very modest. What's your parenting style?
I don't really know how to explain that. We kind of just let her do her own thing unless it's dangerous.
Well, we do discipline.
We discipline her if she's doing something bad, but most of the time she just kind of does her own thing. We'll play with her a lot, of course, but most of the time she's just kind of like happy to.
Well, we'll get her to bed around the same time.
Yeah, we keep her to a decent sleep schedule and eating schedule. But that's just like normal parenting stuff. That's not really a style. That's like good parenting habits. But as far as that, it's pretty laid back. We just discipline her when we have to and keep her away from anything dangerous like knives.
I'm going to be extremely strict when she's older, though. I'm still a little strict, but
a little bit.
How'd you come up with Cassia's name?
I kind of just went with what she told me.
No, we talked.
We talked about it, but I was like, yeah, sure, that sounds cool. I really like that.
We were at a Max and Hermes, actually.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's just come up with a name.
Yeah, we were bored waiting for our food.
It took forever. But Cassia, the name, comes from the movie Pompeii.
Yeah.
Quinn means intelligent, so.
Yeah.
And it sounds nice together, Cassia Quinn, and then his last name. What would her name have been if she would have been a boy?
What name were we thinking about?
Oliver Carlisle.
That's it.
Somewhere I read that Oliver meant elf army, and we're big Lord of the Rings fans.
Totally.
Yes.
How Oliver means elf army, I have no idea though. What language is it?
I don't know. And Carlisle, partly because I'm also a Twilight fan, and Carlisle was my favorite in the movie.
Yeah, because he's awesome. He's extremely laid back. He's a doctor, and like, what's not to like?
Okay, that's the end. If you guys want to hear any more, comment the questions you want us to answer. And like, comment, just subscribe. I'll put a link to Alex's channel here and a subscribe somewhere here. So, bye.
Bye.